y'all spoiled me today. You weren't supposed to. No. That's been happening today. Can everybody hear me, by the way? Okay, hi Daniel, hi Vermouth, hello Latent, hello Timber. Hello Albedokin, welcome back, it's good to see you. Welcome Quacky. Hello Hopefully Human. Hello Nickelpupper. Oh my goodness, okay, I will shake off the having been spoiled, and I will begin. I'm trying, I'm being good, I'm being good. Well, 50 stream streak from Hopefully Human. That is incredible. How's Oklahoma? I will answer that momentarily. But first, let me go ahead and re-enter the room, really. All right, here we go. Well, I'm back. Huh. Yeah, I'm still taking a moment from being spoiled earlier, and I'll explain it in a bit, but I'm still just a little Yeah, I'm gonna take that sip though. All right. And I am trying to be nice to my voice. I think you can hear a little bit today that's a little lower. But I do think I am ready to begin. Oh, wow, my Stream Elements wasn't even connected. That's a doozy. All right. So we last caught up on the 31st, right? All right, well, it's been a week, so... Hello, everybody! Hello, 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 hello. It's not letting me wave at you. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. I want to wave at you. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and it's great to be back. Since last we caught up, we have follows from... Is it Quadrat? Lego Man JK, Lord Sandwich, KLRE_2, Wolfie Wolf 65, Lux Lovely, Ezra 3 Fox, and looks like we're up to date. How is everybody? Hope you're doing well today. Excuse me. Sorry if I seem a little I probably seem a little out of it, don't I? You're an EP guided. Aw, poor thing. Well, rest if you need to. You are in safe, good company. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that that my tits are lined up real quick. Ah, that's what I thought. Actually, that seems about right. Wild week regarding all the... Yeah, to say the least. You have to bounce midstream for classes. Absolutely fair. Do what you've got to do. Thank you so much for being here in the first place. How are you all doing? Went for a walk and now tried. Do you mean tired? Yeah, I was gone for a little bit. Who here remembers what I was doing? Gonna go soon for bed. I wonder. I should probably just go over where I've been and all that. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about where I've been, where I went on Thursday. Hello, Jesse. Welcome back. It's not letting me wave at you again, and Lord knows why. It was working fine until I started streaming. Hello, Grego. Good to see you. I'm waving both hands at you, but Lord knows it'll let me do that anytime in the upcoming century. Yeah. So yeah, this as of last Thursday, I was out and about. I was out to perform at a convention, but not like any convention I've performed at. This was not an anime con, this was not a VTuber con, this wasn't even a brony con. It was a furry con, Anthro Expo in Norman, Oklahoma. And I loved it. It was so much more fun than I knew what to do with. Like, it's not like I thought that it wouldn't be fun, but I didn't expect it to feel quite the way that it did. It was a lot of my favorite parts of brony conventions, but with very little of the same trouble. I'm not entirely sure if I'm a furry or not. I don't think so. I don't really have a representation of me that must be some variety of animal. I like the bunny girl thing, but that's more like Playboy than I don't know, than like Judy Hopps. Hello, Nick. Good to see you. Hope you're doing. Let me wave at the people, darn it. All right, I'm unplugging and replugging my my Leap Motion. All right, is that gonna let me do things? There we go. So, I actually know one of the folks that was in, that had one of the departments, and he said, 8-bit gentleman, thank you so much for 14 months of subscribing. Looks like 6 in a row. Can we get some love in the chat for 8-bit gentleman? Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community for well over a year now. Haven't been here for a long time. Well, welcome back. It is great to have you. What was I on about? Right. So, but I know one of the folks that was one of the heads at Anthro Expo, and he says, "Hey, why don't you come and be a guest of honor?" Hello, Caitlin. Good to see you. Hey, Jessa. Hey, Chad. Hope you're holding up all right. Bit tired myself and low on energy, plus got a therapist appointment in a bit, so only going to be popping in for a bit. Also, not me extremely excited about the Step Into the Fire Ori Power Progress and draft video Neko Pupper and I filmed during the weekend. Left shoulder's actually kind of sore. And hello, thank you so much for the follow, Lord Gwumbles. It is a pleasure to have you. If we haven't met before, I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and Matara Khan of Shoujo. Meow, darlings, hope all is well. Hello, kitten, welcome back. My voice is a little bit funky because I was not great to it the day after my set. Jesse Cheery with 23 months of subscribing says you've been a sub for 23 months. You've been a sub for a lot longer than that, honey. But thank you so much for nearly 2 full years of subscribing to my channel. Can we get some love in the chat for Jesse? Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the 100 bits specifically. I'm trying to figure out how to bind MIDI drum pads properly, and it's ruining my life. The stream is definitely helping. Aw. May I ask what you're aiming for with that? And then Caitlin, update on HRT. Mom mentioned it to our family doctors, waiting for a therapist. 4 years of waiting, finally worth it. Let's go! Congratulations, Caitlin. That's incredible. Oh, and Mechanics gifting a sub to Caitlin Uvu. Can we get some love in the chat? First to Mechanics for gifting that sub, and to Caitlin for being around to receive it. And I do believe we are now on a hype train. Choo-choo. Hubby said I should see about getting your booking contact to pass along to the convention they are an exec for to see if the con would consider. Yes, I would be, I'd be happy to connect you with my manager, or we could just connect. I could provide my email. I think we had bets. But yeah, I was talking about the convention that I've been at. So, I fly out on Thursday and I land. Oh, thank you for the 500 bits from Vermouth Olive. Can we get some love in the chat for all that? Every bit helps. Every bit's appreciated. And Race Car Driver 69. Nice. Thank you so much for the follow. Great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and it's not letting me wave at you again. And I don't know why it's not letting me wave at you. What's the point of having Leap Motion if it won't do Leap Motion things? Oh. And Mechanic gifting Timber Ulfer a sub as well. All right, I think that's better. Yeah, and thank you for the follow. Great to have you here. I hope you're rested. I'm pretty well rested. I'm doing okay. And hello. Let's see. Yeah, my voice is still not quite 100%, but it is better. I just didn't really let it rest after my set, which I'll talk a little bit about why it was rough in the first place. So, my set was on Friday night. So it might be a little surprising to find that Might be a little surprising to find that, hey, well, what about my side profile? Hey! Thank you for the 100 bits. Every bit helps. Every bit's appreciated. I am so glad that you're here, B7. Making the images of my wife using the Zero ID face clone AI model I stitched to my stable diffusion. Huh. Okay. Quacky, goodness. Have some restraint. Be down bad, but not down atrocious. Yeah, let me get back to it. So, my set was Friday night, and I had a little bit of time, you know, on Thursday and Friday morning to kind of get up and get used to the convention. Thank you for the bets. And yeah, there's a lot of fursuits and such. But I feel like we've come a long way from the ones that I saw very first. Did your messages delete? Well, I saw the one about side profile and tits. I'm pretty sure they're still coming through. But yeah, so I had a little bit of time to kind of bounce around the vendor hall and the artist alley and things like that. And this was a smaller convention for sure. But how do I say? A lot of what I love about brony conventions was present at furry conventions. What I noticed was everyone seems to be on a lot more even footing. This is, you know, there's benefits and drawbacks to that, but I really appreciated that people could like what I did and still kind of like approach it properly. Just kind of like be easygoing about it, you know? So, you know, the evening comes up and it's time for sound check. And, oh, hello, Tangent. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. So I had a moment to hydrate. I'm going to do my tea for that. Sore voice or not, you have a go. Thank you, Grumbles. I'm kind of speaking a little bit low because one, I want to preserve it, and two, I'm wanting to get comfortable with my natural voice. This one's a little exciting for what we're aiming for. So, you know, I get to sound check, and some of the other DJs are sound checking and doing what they're doing, and one of the sound tech lets me know, like, hey, you should be all good for sound. You know, all you got to do is plug in your DJ gear and you should be set. We've got a mic for you. You know, as you can hear, it's coming through real well. And I rolled with that. Because, you know, I wasn't really thinking at the time of how important it would be for me to properly insist on how much microphone is in the monitors. So, you know, the time comes for my set, and I hop up there, and, you know, I start getting into the first song, and I start singing. I can't hear myself. So when I'm on stage, I think some of you might even notice that I do a different thing when it comes to technique. Because for me, it's important to hear myself. It's important for me to be able to hear myself when I'm on stage, because, you know, I want to be able to hit the note or at least adjust it if I hit it off. So what I do is I end up singing not necessarily a little bit more nasally, but a bit more with my head. And my face gets more intense. I do a certain thing with like my airway and such, and I look a lot less pleasant when I do that. It looks like I'm constantly trying to poo. And with that, I was able to hear myself, but I was basically blowing out my voice. Now, what I will say, what I'm glad to report is it didn't feel super bad after the set. Like, it didn't feel great, obviously, but it wasn't too bad. As long as I rested my voice the next day, you know, I'd be doing a lot better. I didn't do that. Oh, thank you, Timber. So the next day was basically just a lot of hanging out with people that I knew from like past brony conventions, and a lot more than I thought that because I thought that everyone was at HarmonyCon, which is at the same weekend. That's a brony convention that I've performed at a couple of times. I figured that they were all there, but there are quite a few folks that I knew personally at this one, more than I expected. You have a cool voice, you think. You don't like hearing yourself at all. I'm sorry to hear that. Mechanics gifting that sub to Race Car Driver. Can we get some love in the chat? First to Mechanics for gifting 8 subs in the chat now. And Race Car Driver for being around to receive that sub. Please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. Which is odd since I recorded my own vocals recently and they're great. I wonder what's up with that. But yeah, let's get some love in the chat. What was I on about? Right. So, I end up going out to places and hanging out with people, going out and getting dairy and ice cream with friends and exploring a little bit of Oklahoma, or at least that little area. And I was not great to my voice during that time. And wait a minute. Chat, do you see it? Are you seeing this? Hello? Is it gonna let me? Do you see it? We filled the bar! Congratulations! All right. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. If you look on the lower left, thank you for the headpads, you'll see that we reached today's sub goal. It is good to be back. Hello, Hannah. Good to see you. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Let me get the projector ready. Yeah, let's go ahead and pull out the projector. Lou? Oh, wait a minute. It's behind. All right, can I do this then? No. All right, I'm gonna have to be pretty careful about this. Okay. Oop. There we go. Okay. I'm still right in front of it, but we'll see how it goes. Draw, see, chat's choice by character. Okay. I'm going to draw something of your choice by memory in 2 minutes. It also kind of looks like a halo behind me. Oh! Yeah, let me go ahead and put the projector away. And put the good background back. As long as it doesn't have you do a sexy British voice again. I mean, that is a redemption. That is a redeem. All right. So I'm going to need 2 minutes and... let's see. What's this? Oh. All right, I'm going to grab a timer. And I'm going to grab... I need window capture, don't I? Imagine not having a sexy British voice by default. That is a fault of my growing up American. Draw myself hugging child. That's cute. I like that idea. Save that. So when it comes time, when I've got MS Paint up, then I'll look to that and see about it. Let's see. We're gonna grab Nanu LP tipping $5 and filling the bar. Once again, I forgot to update that for February, but that does mean that it counts as another spin. Hello, Pixie. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that means another spin. So what I'm going to do, before we get MS Paint, we're going to go ahead and pull the projector back down and spin again. A copy pasta of chat's choice. Poketoa with 10 months of subscribing. Can we get some love in the chat for Poketoa? Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. You've been here for more than a year, but thank you so much for 10 months of subscribing. Okay, so chat, pick a copy pasta, and I will grab MS Paint, and we will go ahead and Pulse Rember. That's a good one. That's a pretty good one. Okay, MS Paint. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to scoot OBS over to the side. And I'm gonna go ahead and add window capture. Not visible right away. MS Paint. No, I don't want to capture VC Face. I want to capture MS Paint. There it is. Okay, and we'll go ahead and scrunch that down right about there. And I'll go ahead and I'll move out of the way real quick. Okay, I think what I can do, I'm gonna grab Avatar and Throws and just scrunch it slightly over here. Oh, who's taking off? Oh, Mechanics, thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your day. Have a good rest of work, really. Oh, wait, so what should I draw? That's somehow really, like, zoomed out. That's more than I need. Hugging chat. Okay. I could do that. I could do that. Okay. Is that actually capturing, though? That's browser window. We need, this. Put it with the, there we go. A little larger. Put it right out there. Put that right about there. I think that'll work. Is it Leo Arya? Hello, hello. Great to have you. I hope you're doing well today. And hello, Mr. Action. Good to have you back. All right. I think I like the idea of me hugging chat. Maybe this will be a preliminary design for the oddities. Audi in an 8.6. I mean, I get the reference, but I feel a little tired of the Eurobeat is initial D approach to some things. I'm gonna hydrate before I forget. Maybe I'll just draw chat as like the standard like chat design, like little robot design. Byakur and hugging Audi. I don't know if I could do that in 2 minutes though. All right. Audi hugging chat. Let me see if I can get a brush. What kind of size brush can I get? Okay. Alrighty. 2 minutes starts now. Okay. I'm gonna do. Okay. And then there's the gloves here. And then the rest of my arm. The neck goes there. It's gonna look very weird. Well, that's probably not where that should go. Oh, what in the world? What is that? What is that? Why is it doing that? Why does it erase to transparency? I don't like that. Okay. All right. And then chat just kind of looks like what does chat look like? That's not what I need. I need this. Okay. Chat kind of looks like on Twitch it looks like that, and then it kind of just has like the shiny head. And then yeah, and then yeah, the purple on the side, It just looks like I'm reaching for a hug instead of actually giving one. Okay. I'm already past halfway. Okay. The music somehow kind of fits. Hello, Princess Samoyed. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, my hair is like, yeah, I'll do. And I got the little doink, doink there. And generic anime face. And we got like the red dress, and it's gonna be like that. All right, 16 seconds left. This is kind of getting the job done. Let's see. Doing it, just taking a chill. Good, good, good. I'm glad. Let me go ahead and fill that up. All right. Do that. Oh, time's up. Yeah, here's me giving chat a hug. Okay. That actually doesn't show anything. That's good. Odyssey giving chat a hug. 2 minutes. Yeah. Get carried, get carried, get carried. Aw. Alright, so now that we've done that, I need you all to pick a copy pasta. Chat being your kitten is actually on brand. Yeah, I suppose so, I suppose so. Let me come back this way. That right there. Perfect. Pulse Rember. Yeah, I could pull a Pulse Rember. That seems a little short though, doesn't it? Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna put this back here. We'll chat out because it's hard for me to see. And, alright. Pulse Rember copy pasta. Oh no, voicemail for home defense. Stop! Alright. Alright, let me give it a go. I'm gonna pause the music real quick. I feel like I need to say this with like some kind of accent to it or some kind of like thing. Please remember that when you feel scared or frightened, never forget the times when you feel happy. When day is dark, always remember happy day. I think I did that right. That is technically a Toho meme, isn't it? But yeah, thank you so much for filling that bar and for filling actually both bars, really. Gosh, that means that I need to update both. Let's see. Technically we made that 5 in February, so I'm gonna put that towards the February count. Pally. That is February, isn't it? Wow, I really just missed the beginning of the month by being out and about. Let's see. We're gonna do, so we're $5 into February. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get it ready for the next 5. This is now Feb tips. There we go. Chat drawing bars like Mama Odyssey. Aw. I see what you did there. Anyone have plans for the Super Bowl this Sunday? That's this Sunday? I legit forgot. Like, I legitimately forgot that was happening. Not gonna lie, I was actually thinking, I've been forgetting about Valentine's Day. And, I still might need to figure something out for that. So, what day is Valentine's? Well, it'd be a week out from today, right? So Valentine's Day this year is Wednesday. Heard SpongeBob is performing. Yeah, it's my understanding that Viacom has the rights to the Super Bowl now. So Nickelodeon is now part of the like halftime show. I do think it's I think SpongeBob and co might be performing Sweet Victory. Well, Mr. Action, I remind us of Valentine's Day because, well, I like to do something special on Valentine's Day. Offline and on. Nickelodeon broadcast is doing Sweet Victory. As for other broadcasts, I don't know. Yeah, it's about time though. Like I feel like Nickelodeon's about to get a huge boom with that because like they've skirted around the idea of them playing. An anonymous gifter giving Daniel Casalota a sub. Can we get some love in the chat for our anonymous gifter? And please enjoy your emote sub badge being part of the Oddities community for... Is that your first sub? Doesn't seem right. I feel like you've been subbed for longer than that. You've been around for longer than that. I think I'm making a short video showcasing my car and I want to use your song Overdrive in the background. It'd be a short 30-second video. Would it be possible? Yeah, I'd say it's good. If you're getting like several hundred thousands of views, then maybe let's talk about a license. But if it's just for a one-off video, just throw me some credit in the description or in the video itself and we're good. Valentine's Day is also Ash Wednesday this year, so the day before is also Mardi Gras. It's a lot in a few days. I did not know that. Hello, Simon. Welcome back. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oof. What was I about to do? I just go, oh, right, Valentine's Day. I've been so focused on Valentine's Day that I forgot that this weekend was the Super Bowl. Who's all playing and such? The Niners are going to the Super Bowl? That's a... Chat, I think that's the first time that I have been around for the 49ers to actually, like, go to the Super Bowl. I don't get super into football as much as I had to pretend to in the past, but that is here. Like, the San Francisco 49ers, they are my local team. Is Super Bowl a big deal? I never understood why it's made a big deal in the States. It's just it's a football game with exceptional marketing. They've been there. Oh, they're in the 2020. I think I just completely blanked on 2020 though. Was that when I had COVID? I don't know. I'm gonna put the music again, but I don't know. It's just cool to see a local team in the Super Bowl. So maybe I will care a little bit. Right. I'm so sorry. I've completely blanked on what I was on about. No plans for the Super Bowl yet, but we'll see how things go. Thank you. So I noticed that I speak so differently in person versus oh, thank you. I noticed I speak so differently in person compared to on stream. Actually, I need to remove my jacket. I had a really nice outfit on today, despite it being rainy out. And now that it's warming up, I don't need it. Stop. Okay, with all the silly strawberry and all the like head pats and such, and the spoiling is happening on Twitter. Y'all are taking too good a care of me, darn it. Do I speak differently to different people? I wouldn't say that it's necessarily a different voice for different people, so much as like when I... It's more like when I stream versus when I speak naturally. It's not that I mean to. I think it's more like a performance thing. Maybe that's why my voice is so rough after streams and then does fine when I'm doing other things. I definitely have different timbres for different people. Although I'm a Jets fan, I'm rooting for the Lions to get into the Super Bowl. Oh, you were rooting for the Lions. I see. Bell accent. So last stream, we found out that chat likes when I do two different voices. An English accent and a sort of like a Southern Belle accent. We're Niners back in 2012, I think. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, on the phone as well. I think for me, it depends on who it might be. No. Or what? You know, I'm gonna have just a sip of water. All right. Did that hydrate? Oh, there's a few hydrates I've missed. Okay. Which one are you redeeming, Viera? I'm curious. Now, voice isn't quite 100% back. Which surprises me a little bit because, like, I haven't been too bad to it in the last couple days. The other thing is I don't know if I want to go back into the doctor's office to get a camera shoved up my nose again and see if it's just something up with my vocal cords. Or at least the false folds, which is a part of the vocal cords, but we won't get into that too much. Oh my. Okay. Let me see if I can get the accent right. It's been a little bit. The FFA is the premier youth organization preparing members for leadership and careers in the science, business, and technology of agriculture. How's that? Bless my stars. All right. Your voice is really comfy right now. I'm going to end up falling asleep. Well, then you should rest. If my voice is comfy, then enjoy that. Go with it. If I can put you to sleep with my voice, then I'm glad that you feel comfy with it. That's a good sign to me. It's actually a really flattering sign now that I think about it. You're saving up. Aw, yay. I want it to be special. I'd put you to sleep before, have I? Aw. That is kind of a relief to me, actually, because, like, I've talked about it a little bit, how I have some issues with my voice. Your makes a Dolly Parton's 9 to 5 when I've got a lot of client work to work on right now. We'll see, though. But yeah, I've been a little bit more public than I'd like about some of my... What's a tree's favorite condiment? Branch dressing. All right. Clever. Well done. You're incredibly cozy to be around, and your voice is... Thank you, Mako. I'm glad that you think so. Sorry, I feel like I've gone on like 5 different tangents. Hi there, I was going to catch you at the beginning of the stream, but I had to do some dog walking, so hello. Let me wave at you. And another hydrate, that I can do. Yeah, a lot of you may know that I have a bit of a complex around my voice. Stop! Could have fire noise to emphasize the cozy vibes. I could get fire going. Right now I have rain going, but I think it might be a little hard to hear behind the behind everything. You're looking for fireplace. We'll find that out. Excuse me. I might be a little too comfortable myself. I think I did that hydrate, but I'm gonna do it again anyway. So for those who are new here or don't know, I have a complex about my voice because before I came out, people did compliment my voice in the opposite direction. People thought that I had a decently, like, not like it was always like super beefy, hunky, Biff McPunch beef kind of voice, but it was hard for me to embrace my voice as a feminine thing. And so for a little while, I actually put it really high up. And it sounded okay, but it was part of putting a bump on my vocal cords in a way that I'm still wrestling with now. Like, there's still a granuloma on my vocal cords that's not much fun to work with. And thank you for that, Pats. It might take some surgery to remove that bump if it doesn't come down on its own. I didn't think that it was pretty, though. That was the thing. Like, I had a good singing voice, but I've had a few things reaffirm. Thank you. There was even a well-meaning client that asked about vocals that I sent in and basically said that the takes were all male voice. And it's taken me a while to accept that the voice that I have is good and that I can speak lower and speak more comfortably as opposed to putting on a voice and going really high up here and spending a bunch of time up here and adding to that bump on my vocal cords. Not gonna lie, I'm here because of your voice and also shared interests. Honestly, just because you're where I want to be. Is that right, Quacky? I'm relieved though, because like I've even had little notices like up there where I feel like I have to. Ah, thank you. I almost feel like I have to apologize for how my voice is on a given day. And I know it's not reasonable. It's not fair. Thank you for. It's just something that I've been fighting with. Reject gender, dig holes, and be happy. I do like digging holes. That is still very fun. But I think the thing is, I'm not good at being nice to myself. I do like how my voice sounds these days. Like, I imagine I'll look back on this VOD and I'll probably be like, 1 second. This. Oh, that's my. Okay, got it. Hello, Hypno. I feel like I didn't say hello, Hypno correctly there. But it's just something that I've been fighting through. There's even a stream from like a year or so ago where. Oh, thank you for that, butts. Do I need a hug? I always need a hug. That's my secret, baby. Come here. You don't owe it to change any sort of presentation for anyone. I suppose so. I guess the issue is more like I wanted this to be easy for as many people as possible, because people were very receptive to me. It's not like, oh, if they were being rude to me or whatever, I would just be, you know, I wouldn't try anything at all. So much as I liked the idea of making it easy for people. All right, gotta hop out. Gotta get ready for my therapist appointment in case I'm not back before the end. Have a wonderful... Oh, Celine, thank you. Have a great appointment, okay? Being kind to yourself is always a tough thing to learn. It took a while to realize that I'm not wrong and that conforming for others' convenience isn't always good. Yeah, honestly. There have been a couple of turning points. I've had... You would think that the compliments from you all... and from my mom and from other people and even Cottontail PA, for goodness sake, would be enough to just... Voice dysphoria is dead forever, right? You would think. Compliments don't always work. Yeah. The voices in our own head are mean assholes. Pardon my French, but that's just what they are. I'll say hello, Archines. Gotta go practice for my voice fam lessons for a bit. Thank you for the stream. Princess Samoyed, thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your evening. Yeah, got up out as well. Have a lovely evening. So many people are going. I mean, if you have to, then please do. Like, please take care of yourself. But, all right, let me do that hydrate. Oh. Arcane's gifting 2 subs. Looks like it's to Jacques and Trapmaster. Can we get some love in the chat for Jacques and Trapmaster with those subs? That is Arcane's 492nd gifted sub. And 2 more. To Aquafox and Liz Kitty. And now you're at 494. Thank you so much for Archines, thank you so much for just being you. Hearing you, always worrying about your voice quality, even though people like Nat and Finn are saying, quote, huh? Wait, Hannah. You dropped a bit of a bombshell there. Are you showing my voice to Nat and Finn? Leo, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here. Yeah, you can hear that I'm still a little bit rocked from the last few days. Hello, Hero Jiraiya. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. I want to be 494, so it'd be the same forwards, backwards. Ah, yes, the palindromic sub count. Yeah, Finster, yeah? And hello, Tisha. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Like, are you... Hannah, are you showing my clips or voice or something to Finster? Finster just I think Finn used to be a Minecraft streamer first. Finn's recent, things have been after that fact. Like, Finster actually had That would be, I think. I haven't. This is when I've spoken to them privately and oh, they were saying that to you. Okay, okay, got it. Okay. I misread what you were sending. Okay. Okay, I think I misread the first thing. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's just something that I fight with pretty often. And I'll kind of get on my own case if I don't think I sound really good in any given moment, which is not fair to myself. But yeah, that was that. I still had a really good time at Anthro Expo. The shows were all good. The parties were all good. Being a guest of honor is really fun. That was my first time being a guest of honor, actually. I have performed at lots of conventions, but being a guest of honor, like, just, you know, it was neat. It was fun. Thank you, Arkines. You're so sweet. 25 streams, baby. Welcome back, Gamer Boy. Thank you so much for 25 streams in a row. Some people take insults better than they take compliments, and it's not great. Weird how people need to learn to actually internalize them. I suppose so. That makes sense. I will say, it's been easier to be comfortable about my voice around you all lately. Your voice makes me want to eat my speakers. What do you mean by that? I will say though, it's been a lot easier because I feel like I can actually trust what y'all are saying. Because oh. It's easier to trust you when you say that it actually sounds okay. Because I'll bring it lower, I'll bring it like easier going, that kind of thing. And you've all been very supportive of that. So that does help quite a bit. Thank you, Timber. Aw, Jesse. I spent enough time on that. I talk about my voice often enough. Let's talk about Anthro Expo. It sounded really good. It changed a lot over the years. I really like it. Wait. What do you mean? Oh, my voice or what? Does he only do... No, I feel like, oh, thank you. Thank you, Jiraiya. Yeah, let me get back to like AnEx. AnEx is super fun, easygoing. There was I think it was Headpats. There was a guitar center across the way, so of course we had to pop over there for a little bit. I didn't bring all the cable stuff that I needed, and I was able to pick that up. Although, thank you for more headpats. I think I need to sit properly and have the microphone like lower. So there was something that came about when, you know, I was kind of fighting through my my set vocally. Can I play guitar at all? I mean, I could probably figure out a way around, like, I own a guitar that was a gift, and I was supposed to have lessons for it, but I never got around to the lessons. Once I have a couple of notes down, I can, like, find my way around individual notes, but playing chords is not a thing that I'm really good at yet. Like, I could play E minor and E major shortly after that, but that's as intro level as it gets. I've also played in stuff like at the intro for I Breathe Fire, things like that. Also played a little bit for what was it? I played a little bit in the intro of my song Dr. Kiss. I played individual notes at a time, and then put them together. And that was just kind of how I did it. Keys and Woodwind Gal. I see. I can't play guitar at all. The fingers just don't work either. Too soft. Isn't Norman a college town? Did you guys go out and party in college bars? It is a college town, but we didn't go out to the college bars. At FurCons, the parties are at the rooms. And on the last day, I got to do a room party. It was like Friday night, I was pretty tuckered out after my set. And then Saturday, I think I woke up early the next morning on Sunday to, I remember that next morning, like Sunday morning, Cyril the Wolf and I were going to wake up to hang out with Zenith and go visit the memorial in town. So, you know, I slept in then that day too, or rather I went to bed early that day too. But the last day, like Sunday night, I got to do like a room party, and I met some really cool people. Like everyone that I bumped into was extremely just friendly. Starting to break down several of your songs to cover on guitar, such as the intro guitar and Stealing Tomorrow. I think those are mostly just like power chords, because that was very much synth. But hang on, I'm gonna have another sip. I once learned to play the clarinet, then the flute. But if I had a choice when I was growing up, I really wanted to learn how to play the piano. No, I just don't have any time to learn. I haven't really listened to most of your songs, and it's annoying. Well, there's time to fix that. I think the cool thing about having a big body of work, like I've got, question for me, what's up? What's on your mind? What's on your heart? Pretty proud of the song. Did I come back with a fursuit head? Have I become one with the furries? Lol. I have not. People did ask if I have a Sona or if I've thought about one. I did share with them the one that the Kitters drew for me, but still kind of evaluating that. What'd you find out, Hypno? We're getting pretty close to a break time. I'm making another Eurobeat mix because my first one got so much attention. I'm curious if there's any tracks that you absolutely love. I adore the original Black UFO by Lupin. I really like Pamela by Matt Land. I love Oh Oh Cowboy by, I think that's a Jeff Driller track. Yeah. Don't know how it happened, but my phone deleted all my music files, so the backlog of yours, Creep P, and Alvino's music is gone on the phone. Oh no! Morgan, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. I hope that there's a way to at least restore some of them again. Recently found out that my mom went to a furry convention, the wild things parents do before having kids. I think a lot of us forget that before our parents were our parents, they were people. Like, they had social lives. They went out and did silly things. They cosplayed. They went out to bars. They were in musicals or something, you know? It's like that moment in Back to the Future where Marty finds out that his mom was kind of open. Luckily, I bought most of the music off Bandcamp, so hopefully I can re-download. Yeah, I think it can pretty easily, like, I think it's pretty easy to just be like, hey, can you send me another thing from the receipt, and you're good. Kids ruin the social lives of our parents. Well, more like they, well, okay. Ideally, they choose to be parents. So they're kind of choosing to not have the kind of social lives that they used to. Sorry, excuse me. Wow. Had to do a big stretch. Oh yeah, so when I get back from a quick break, I want to do a little bit more about AnEx and a little bit more about some other things, but I wanted to bring up, while I imagine most of you are here, at the end of stream today, there's someone very specific that we're going to raid. Once redeem idea, Audi stretch. I do have like an old leftover redeem for that. Quick sip. There we go. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think some of you have some sense of who we're gonna be raiding. when the time comes. Okay. You are a clever girl, aren't you? Okay. I'm gonna take a quick 5-10 minute break. Rest my voice a little bit, maybe make some tea, grab my cough drops. But we do have I don't know who. It's okay, I'll explain later. You're well, that just means that you're doing poorly at classes. School and education is no longer necessarily a great means of determining knowledge or adding to it, really. It's a flawed system. Not the worst, but it's flawed. All right, I will be right back. I will be back in about 10 minutes. Here's some words on stream in the meantime. Hello, Walmart. Good to see you. Hello, Zoe. All right, quick 5-10 minute break, and I'll be right back. Well, dang, you did a really good job. All right. Got a cough drop. Got my drinks. I got a thing of pineapple juice along with my tea as well. Probably not the best combination, but you know. How am I doing tonight? Risa, hello. I'm doing quite well. How about yourself? Well, I'm doing the thing with my voice from putting it high because I want to be enthusiastic. Yeah, let's get back to it. Hello, I am back. So I was going to talk about a little bit more about Anther Expo and about just thanks for that, Bats, and some of the other things that that have come along. How y'all doing, by the way? Hope things have been okay since I stepped. It's a good combination depending on the type of tea. Doing okay. Work is a mess, but I made it. I made a breakthrough in vocal training yesterday. Do tell. I'd love to hear it. So for tea, I'm actually combining 2 tea bags. There is honey lavender and throat coat. So it's probably not a great combination with pineapple juice, actually. And then I have these cough drops called Vocal Zone that are like menthol, eucalyptus, and a third thing that I don't know. They do their thing. Yeah. Work is making me see red. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it's getting you angry like that. But I'm starting to like my voice rather than feel dysphoric about it. Let's go! Congratulations, Risa. That's incredible. Throat coat, but but honey lavender. Yes, actually, I think I have the kind that has slippery elm root, which is like which is the licorice tasting one. I don't mind the lemon echinacea throat coat. Oh, you're talking about like, okay, the other one, like the honey lavender tea. I'm not very bright. Never mind, it was sketch riffing on 5-hour energy. Oh gosh, that's right. Heaven Help Me by Pen 15. Or sorry, Moderation by Pen 15. Does throat coat sound like a... You're not wrong. You're not wrong, and I hate that. Caffeine, guarana, and terpen... Secret ingredient! Yeah. I feel that. But yeah, Anther Expo was an absolute ball. It was super easygoing. The actual convention stuff was super straightforward. And I got to meet all kinds of great new people. The other guests of honor were super easy to get along with, and yeah. 5-hour lethargy, I see. Not really impressive. Wait, what? Yeah. I think you saw that you thought was cool at the con. There was really nothing that I haven't already seen before. It was my first time petting pups. Which that was the first time interacting with that. But you know what? They were super easy to get along with. They were super chill. They were super sweet and kind, and yeah, they were lovely. And I liked to give them head pets. Did I buy any dockies? No, I did not. Nanu, sleep well. Night-night for now. Going to a convention next month. That's awesome. Puppies there. You could say that. Why'd you look into my soul when you said that? Huzzah, pup life. Wearing an inflatable shark costume. Hoods and not suits. Mostly just like a face mask. Hold on, I'm putting my hair up real quick. So I actually don't know too much about it, but I do believe it is a I do believe that it's technically a kink subculture. I don't know too much about it. I could be very wrong there, but from what I have picked up, yes and no. They kind of, yeah. I think it's both. I suppose so. I mean, obviously, I think there's more to it than just some sort of, you know, kink thing. And I don't mean to disrespect it by saying that. But, yeah, I met folks that are there wolves in the States. Pup or pet play has origins as a subset of the... Yeah. Yeah. Without getting into things too deeply. Yeah. Yeah. That was my first time really, like... Kink thing doesn't mean it's only a kink thing yet, you know? Yeah, exactly. And I do want to be respectful of that. I'm going to take a sip before I go too much further. Oh. Don't sip cold drinks when you've had menthol. Ow. I think I just gave myself like a brain freeze. Yikes. Yeah. Ow. My voice feels better, but at what cost? But yeah. So that was a really good time. And I remember waking up... Oh, another hydrate that I can do. The only thing I don't get about what people like is if it's weird enough people think that it's a kink for the bedroom, why they just like doing it? Not all the stuff is a kink. That's why they say not to brush your teeth and then drink orange. Yeah, exactly, because of the mint. But you know, they were all wonderful. They were all super sweet and like easy to get along with, and they give good head pats. I'm good at giving people head pats and scritches behind the ears and all that. So some people just don't understand being motivated by anything other than sexual reasons, and that's fair. Like yeah, and yet orange mint tea is a thing. Yeah, I don't know how that is. Because I mean, like, I won't spend too much time on this, and then there's other things that I like to talk about, like the existence of a praise kink. Have you been on the orgies I warned you? Nope. Nope, I have not. I have not been to an orgy. I have not. Serves other so yeah, praise king and such. Some people just like to be praised. Sometimes it's just a thing that people enjoy. And it could be a spicy thing. It could be like a sexually charged thing, or it could be something that's not. This is why we are not. This is why we're 18 plus. Sorry. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. It's a big reason that like I was glad to bring back stuff like the good girl, good boy, etc. redemption when the community became 18 plus. I think liking praise and a praise kink is different. That's true. That is true. Because some folks will have a stronger reaction to praise. And how they Different Eagles furry parties. Praising is lovely. Like, I like praising people. I like a little bit of teasing. I like a little bit of encouragement too, you know? Like if you enjoy something, then you probably also like it during activities. Maybe. I don't like being praised all the time, but it's nice though. Like, listen, we need to hear that we are good sometimes. We need to hear that we're doing well, or that we're a good whatever we may be. I think that's just part of being a person. I do not like programming talk in the bedroom. Oh, no. Yeah, are you gonna make that a recursive function, huh? Have I booped snoots at the con? I did. I believe I booped Shock Bros snoot. Burnt out former gifted kid past has resulted in adequate hitting different after all. Oh. Yeah, not me getting the I am a savant discussion, or the I'm a gifted child. To, well, hi. Safe word has to be 16 digits. Must. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I still don't know how to take compliments. It's not easy. Like for a lot of us, there's a clip on my channel of Audie and Sacco. I do like teasing saxophone a little bit sometimes with that. She's just so good. She's just so cute. And in hearing her all flustered and such. Never been praised after I broke up with my ex-girlfriend who is my best friend. I am sorry to hear that. That is a thing I noticed, by the way. Like, I noticed that folks in particular, like masculine folks in particular, are less likely to be praised for things. And I mean, I understand why that is. I know that like it's generally seen as like, oh, you know, that girl complimented you. Clearly she wants your nuts. As opposed to, heaven forbid, we can just compliment something. But it ends up being this case where guys and like folks don't hear praise as much as they probably should. I've received compliments from people I don't value for so long that I struggle to take them from people I do value. You know, I haven't heard that one happen as much, but it does happen. I love being praised and getting head pats. Yeah, head pats are really good. I do really like, I remember there was a time before I came out when I took immaculate care of my hair. Still take pretty good care of my hair, but it was mostly so folks would just pet it. It was basically my stealth mission to just receive head pats. Not for any like spicy reason. It was just like, I like having nice hair and, you know, folks petting my hair. It's a noticeable culture shift when transitioning the culture of compliments. I remember hearing something about like, there was some trans guy that documented his journeys and he's like, y'all, if I didn't know better, I would think that there was conspiracy. If I didn't know any better, I would think that it would be like an intentional thing. Like it's that bad. And like he understood, he knew why things were the way they were, but it was also like, dang, really? Wish you could receive head pats. Aw, Vera. If ever we do meet, then and remind me, let me know, and I will provide head pats. Some people touch my hair without my consent, and I've gotten in trouble for it. That is absurd. That is awful. I'm sorry, Quacky. Community head pats. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so let me bring things back to the weekend. Yay. So I talked about a little bit about Sunday and getting up early to visit a memorial, and visit I did. It was a pretty grim memorial. Like the event that it was there to memorialize was a pretty big deal. It was one of the largest, if I remember right, it was essentially to do with one of the largest attacks on American soil prior to 2001. And it was really humbling to visit that kind of memorial. Actually, it feels weird having fast, happy dance music playing while talking about a memorial. You know, so I got up at like 6 and I put myself together and ended up hopping down to the hotel lobby. I think it might have been those, yeah, because it was in Oklahoma, so I think it was that. Gorgeous memorial, gorgeous thing. Like they've done an amazing job with the space of like showing the intensity of what happened in those moments. You know, there's this big monument where there's like 9 o'clock and 9:03. Was it 9 o'clock and 9:03? I have pictures of it. Let me pull it up. Yeah, one side was like 9, and one side was like 3. Yeah, 9:01 and then 9:03, which were the minutes between which the attacks happened. And is the raid in 1.5 hours? Then I might know who it is. You're pretty smart. You're pretty smart. Yes, it was at the time the largest domestic attack. Hello, Teeter. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. So that was one of the things that I ended up doing. It was nice to get into the town and just kind of just be humbled by the monument and the way that like people came together to fix things up and make it right. And at the floor of the out just outside of the monument, there's a little thing of chain link. Ew. Anyway, so there's this gorgeous chain link fence to the side of the monument, and people were putting up their memorials, like their things to people that they lost in the attack, and that was when I started to actually get a little bit misty-eyed, because like getting to see the things where people would share, like, you know, it's been this many years, I hope you're doing well, here's how, you know, the kids are doing, here's how that was doing. I don't want to know what that message was with that. It was 10 out. Yeah, honestly, imagine listening to that kind of to this kind of discussion and being like boobs. But like, what was that about? Right. I usually wouldn't go out of my way to see that kind of thing, but I don't know, there was something nice about taking some time to show some reverence for something. So that was a much appreciated trip that I took during that time. The issue is the next morning I woke up and started packing for my trip, and I checked Twitter, I checked the news. What a scene we're in. What a scene we're in. Can I just say, I'm very happy for Doki Bird to be free. Can I just say that seeing the turnabout, the way that things have gone for her since the attempt to really throw her and so many other people under the bus, the way that turned around since then was heartening to see. And I'm so glad that she's out of there now. It feels rough because I'm trying to be careful with how I speak here. Listen to me carefully. Livers are worthy of your support, worthy of your care. In this house, we support livers. I'd even go so far as to say, I really like quite a few livers with I no longer want to beat around the bush. I like a lot of Niji Sanji streamers. I like Anja Katrina. I like Ike Eveland. I like some of the Luxium boys. I've liked quite a few other of their livers and streamers. I cannot vouch for the company. I just can't. And the sad thing is, some of the things that people were saying that Selene had to do, sadly, that was not uncommon. Because my interactions with a particular entity ended up dealing with that a little bit too. And it's like, really? They're all like, the expectation is that the talent would have to pay for that kind of thing. And the notion that I'm getting too far into it. I'm just glad that Doki Bird is out and safe and alive and well and celebrated now. And hey, she's about to have a play button that she can actually hold and keep. What a sweet shift in such a short amount of time. And it feels a little bit like now that she's free, she can enjoy so many of the things that were unduly denied her in that time. What happened? I was bro and now I'm back. No worries, welcome back. So on the last day, well, on the day that I was flying home from Anthro Expo, I saw certain news on Twitter about Selene Tatsuki's termination and Doki Bird's revelations about why. I don't pray on company's downfall, but I hope Niji Sanji's yacht sinks. What are companies going to do with them? No. But for whatever reason, it's my understanding that any color does not send out those plaques to the talents. That's my understanding. As well, the implication from Doki Bird's message is very different from the one that the company put out in their statement. It's part of why I've tried not to, like, I've seen a few folks get pretty upset and worked up and trying to look for, like, names and such of, like, who did what and whatever. I have a feeling it's not... A lot of the folks that think that it was from other livers are taking the company's word for it. And I'm not sure how much of the company's word I'm going to actually take. Other than, legally, this is done. And then, of course, there was yesterday with the financial effect should be negligible. They say their stock dropping. It's a shame, too, because... Hi, Oni. Good to see you. How do I say? How's the expo? The expo was fun. It was really good. I had a really good time. The set was a lot of fun, and meeting new people and hanging out with friends that I've seen before was amazing. But so as I was flying back, or as I was coming back, I read that news about all that. And please understand, again, I have nothing with the livers. I have nothing against the livers. Anja Katrina was one of the first VTubers that I saw that made me comfortable with my voice. You know, up there with like Vexoria and Ori and so many other VTubers that had a huge impact on me. Anja Katrina is also really, really funny. But, I realized a queue for the... Whiskey Pinata, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and Matarakon of Shoujo. Let's get some love in the chat for you. Also, I just realized, I think I missed that 11-month resub from Sourdough. Thank you so much for the subscription. Can we get some love in the chat for Sourdough? Because that was a prime, too. But yeah, you're the first person that I've seen that makes me feel comfortable with being who I am. Aw, yay. Do you ever get tired of saying that? I could probably find a shorter way to say it all, but I like having a little bit of a script. But yeah, that's a little bit wild that there's a queue for people leaving. And it's a shame, too. I don't want this because the company going down means that it takes innocent livers with them. That people who are depending on this for their well-being, their livelihood, will suffer the consequences of their decisions. So it's a big reason why, for those who have probably pieced it together, at the end of stream today, we're going to be raiding over to Doki Bird's channel. Well, don't forget, Quacky, we're not dealing with an American company here. We're dealing with a Japanese company. There it is. we're dealing with different laws and different international businesses. I can't say that I am. Whiskey Pinata, thank you so much for the sub. Can we get some love in the chat for Whiskey? Please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community. It is so good to have you here. Yeah. Words are failing me right now. Yeah, I know that I usually talk about Eurobeat and VTubing and my boobs and such. So, for those of you who are new here, I'm very sorry if this is a different experience. Tomorrow there will be some pata dancing, and hopefully Friday will be, nicer in terms of that boobs. Yes. The girls. Sorry. Thank you for all the music. Seriously got me through some tough times. I'm so glad that it could. It is a blessing and a relief to see when people, the fact that my music could be part of someone's recovery or well-being or anything like that, it surprises me because, like, you know, obviously making Eurobeat music doesn't necessarily, it's not the most, it's not usually the deepest music out there, you know, Burning Love, Car Baby, Fire Desire, Tonight, Drift Tokyo. But if it can be part of making your day a little better, if it made a test or a sad day a little bit easier to deal with, then I'm glad that it could be, I'm glad that it could do that. But yeah. I'm realizing that I haven't had the background music going for a bit. I'm gonna put it back on. I'm torn because no, Mongrand. We're still about, like, we're in the second half, but we're in the early part of the second half. You're good. You're not only my favorite streamer, but my favorite public figure of all time. Listen to your music to sleep, to get up, to make me aware that time is moving if I'm not. Quacky. Thank you. That is very high praise. I'm very honored by that, actually. I really do hope that that I can continue to make you proud and to continue to be your favorite. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you. It is weird, too, because, like, I remember when I didn't want to be a public figure. Well, I didn't think I wanted to be a public figure. What it turned out was I didn't want to be a... You know what it was? I didn't want to be a public guy. That's the thing. I think this is going to be the first cross-platform raid too. No, I've done cross-platform raids before. I think we've raided Nina a couple of times in the past. Yeah, I think we've done a couple of cross-platform raids before. Yushanji's live verse, I've given people a lot of wonderful memories. I wish the best for all of them as they may escape the corporates at the top. May whatever matters will last forever haunt the... Yeah. Stuff like that. I've been thinking about if I should private my remix of God Sees All. Not because I want to cause any harm to the members of Etheria, but because I don't want to support the company that it would go to. Odyssey for president, no. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't think I'm cut out for that. That kind of work, I'll settle with being the Empress of Eurobeat, thank you very much. I've got enough, I got my hands full as it is. I'm gonna have another sip of my tea, though. Odyssey for small town dictator. Maybe. Okay, mommy. Good job. Yeah, sounds early, but you're actually where I want to be in life. I appreciate that. Dr. Barry, I see. Audia's royalty, she's our Empress and Queen. Was that supposed to be Goddessy of Eurobeat? Well played. Cute. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm realizing that I probably need to spend a good chunk of time tonight charging controllers for tomorrow, because I think tomorrow I want to do Pata Pata in VR instead of 3D like this. I don't know. I feel like there's a certain amount of idolization to me that is too much. I don't think I would actually be a goddess. Nope, mommy, especially when she does a British accent. Well, couldn't I be royalty even with this accent? Not gonna lie, British accent. What's wrong with it? Have I done wrong? Please tell me. Could I be doing better? Okay, that was really bad at the end there. Better. But I don't know. I'm in a weird position with it because I don't want to cause harm. Timber, deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Dang, goodness gracious. But yeah, what was I on about? Kalmate. I've already lost my train of thought. When you do your British voice, that sounds like one of those serious British TV show openings. Timer until ban. No. Timber's been with us for a bit. I will say, here's the thing. Like earlier when that first message was like, oh, how much to show your boobs? Like, obviously that's an immediate ban. If someone has been here for a while and interacting well, it would take a bit before I'd issue a ban. You know, like, you're gonna get warned before you're banned in such a case like that. Unless it's really, really, like, disrespectful or blunt, or both. I don't know. I guess, like, I'm not eager to ban. I'll put it that way. I have respect. I won't ever say that. That's fair. That's fair. Right. What was I on about? So, I'm worried about, like, how to support the talents while rebuking the behavior of the company. Just about the British accent, because I think I'm familiar with it. You are with England, and it's different accents due to being more close to it, and kind of puts me off. That's good to know, actually. Can I see messages? Remove the company's name from the video. That would require going into the video. And I mean, technically, the video does point to the original song. And I don't know if the song, even profits the agency or the group. Like, if it puts money in Etheria's pockets, then great. If it puts it in, oh, thank you for that, Pats. If it puts it in the agency's pockets, then no thank you. You see the dilemma that I've got with it, though. Excuse me. Aren't talents paid regardless of revenue? How do I say? It's a lot of percentages of things, if I remember right. Because famously, with any color, from what I understand, the merchandise cut is 1% to 2%. Voice packs do a little bit better than that, and I think there are some other things that do have better rates. I think there's also a percent of, well, there's the, what's the word I'm looking for? There's super chats, and then there's, like, stream elements. Because with stream elements, they get the full, you know, it goes directly to the talent-ish, and then that percent is still split. Wait until all the talents have left and ask them if they want to do a song together. It might be tough, but it's something. Well, I mean, I'll say that with regards to what I've done so far, I'm extremely satisfied with how things have turned out. There are some talents that I love to work with that are currently with Niji Sanji. But I feel like, yeah, I think I would have to wait until they're out or until I hear that management has been completely changed before I would comfortably reaffirm my support. Some companies take a fraction of revenue and then pay creators another fraction compared to other ones who are paid a consistent wage regardless of how well their content does. I'm going to throw in this cough drop real quick. There is that. There are benefits to both. One, obviously, is more consistent and, you know, does that kind of thing. Reaching out to PL is an option too, but that could be risky given any color's idea of control. That's also true. I don't think I can say much here. I thought of that as well. And I probably need to... I probably can't say any more on that. Ironically, I think even in a way I didn't expect, I did end up working with a PL. But I digress. No worries. It's a valid question. It's not a bad question. It's just one that I can't easily answer. All right. Take care, Quacky. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your time, day, night, whatever it is. I don't know. It's sad to me because, like, I don't like this. I don't like having to think about this. I just want to do VTubery things, you know? But, I will say, I want to talk more about Selene, I guess. I didn't watch a lot of Selene directly. I think with that bats. A lot of my experience with Selene... Wait. Also, yeah, well, another one was coming up with Kyo, right? Yeah. Here's the thing. I didn't watch a lot of Selene. But, I did always see her around. Like, she was always doing projects. She was always making something, doing something, working with people, and laughing. Like, apparently, like... I finally hear why people called her, like, the laughing dragon at the time, or just, like, talked about Selene's laugh so much. And, even hearing some clips of, Doki Bird in the past, laughing about things, I get it now. And some part of me wishes that I watched more of Selene during that time period, but now I get to start anew with Doki Bird. And I know that she was Doki Bird before anything to do with any color. But I don't know, it's kind of like new to me. It's like a used car. It's new to me, you know? Even if they've been driving before. Yeah. So I'm excited to see what's ahead for Doki Bird. And I will say, I'll be honest, and I think this is something that I haven't even talked about with my manager much. So if you hear this, thank you for encouraging against it, because you turned out to be very, very right. And every once in a blue moon, I've thought about joining an agency. Because it's very tempting to have, like, financial backing and so many things just kind of decided ahead of time, and assets to work with. And it gets tempting because doing everything with a small team, or sometimes on my own, is not fun. All right, take care, Leo. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your evening. I'm respectfully driving over to Odyssey HQ and telling you not to join an agency. Oh, no. Believe me. I know. I know now. Or to vet the absolute fresh hell out of any agency that I would approach. Like, how do I say? There are good agencies. There are groups of people that take extremely good care of their talents. And I would want to understand it before I got into things. I think you're enough of a name to be able to keep your IP, but if you can't do that, I would recommend against joining. Yeah, that was one of the concerns for a little while, because, like, I built up so much of Odyssey, an Odyssey Eurobeat, to where it would have been sad to throw that away or like to leave that. I feel that, but so many agencies have shown themselves specifically not back their livers. And yeah, I've seen that. First I found out what agencies and whatnot is, have a good lawyer who knows their stuff about contracts on speed dial. Oh, baby, I've got that. But yes, that is very good advice. I think the thing for me was like, there were whispers of this kind of treatment before things got to this point with Selene. I would even go so far as to say I was very briefly privy to how business went. Didn't like it. Having a good lawyer is just as important as having good lawyers. Wait. Oh no. I'm sorry. Welcome back to Celine. I just imagine, there's, the three genders. Good boy, good girl, good lawyer. Oh, no. Oh no. Just, who is my good lawyer? Is it you? Good lawyer. Did you pass that? Oh no. Lawyer praise king. Sorry. Who's a good lawyer? Yes, you are. Oh, sorry. Shout out to the lawyers guy. Oh no. Sorry. Okay. But just I imagine oh, my face hurts. Okay. Blah blah blah. Lawyers who have thigh highs and G Fuel and briefcase. I would hire the absolute hell out of that lawyer. Your Honor, League of Legends. Your Honor, I request a court recess on account of needing to pound back some G Fuel. Lawyer praise king has to be a thing for actual. I mean, it kind of makes sense because like a lot of I would think that a lot of people in like positions of power or that have to make a lot of big decisions, I would think that there's a lot of incentive for them to be like, look, I don't want to have to think about anything. I just want what I do to be enough. And it kind of makes sense too, because like sometimes you don't want power. Sometimes you're done with power. You have too much power. Like I don't want to have to think. Someone else just pick me up. I'm tired of walking. You know? And it would make sense to me if quite a few lawyers had that kind of thing going. Your Honor, my client was a tier 3 sub for 14 months innocent. Oh no. Oh no. Your Honor, we'd like to double it and pass it to the next person. Your Honor, we believe that the defendant is guilty on account of cringe counts. I don't plead the fifth, Your Honor. I plead to you, mommy. Oh no. Oh no. I see. Discord kitten court. This is a nightmare. I'm gonna put the good background back real quick. Your Honor, in my client's defense, they were EP. Oh no. Oh no. If Odyssey is the judge, then I'm already guilty of down bad. Yes, several counts of simping, general expression of down bad, and yeah. I'm gonna have a quick sip before I forget. What is up with the inside of the cup here? But yeah, I don't know, just the idea of like good lawyer. Your Honor, sorry, mommy, sorry, Your Honor. I mean, Your Honor. Thank you for that, butts. Ooh, another hydrate. That I can do. But yeah, Your Honor, my client is innocent. You can see what they're wearing. A furry costume. I think we've had pets. So before lawyers, right, law school, getting paid in head pats, all right, no worries, no worries. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your evening. Sleep well, wake up refreshed, and we'd love to see you again tomorrow, okay? Have a good time at work, Vinyl, too. But yeah, excuse me. It's been a thing where, like, how do I say? Yeah, Vinyl's been here. Wait a minute. Vinyl? Are you still here? Vinyl? If you're still here, come. Sit. To arrive without saying hi. For shame, for shame. Anyhow. Momor, sorry, Momors. I see. I may not be Vinyl, but I just said, aw, good. I joke. See, yeah, you joke, I ho. Anyhow, what was I on about? We were talking about good lawyer, lawyers having a praise kink, lawyers being quote unquote the third gender. For the record, there are lots more than that. I ended up archiving the boot. Right, stuff with Niji Sanji. The thing about, like, the thing that's tempting about agencies is that idea of, like, having financial backing and having support just kind of built in, a bit more of, like, content as a job, you know, as a day-to-day thing. And it's not to say that I can't do it alone. Stability, yeah, I would say it'd be stability as well. In that, there's also that sense of, like, going to work with your coworkers, like having other livers there with you. Like, don't get me wrong, I have lots of really cool friends that are also streamers and VTubers. I love that. Many of you are in chat right now. But I don't know. Every time I think about joining an agency, or if that's something that I really want, something ends up happening like this. So it's just like, I don't know. I think I just need to, like, I'll just keep doing how I'm doing. I think I'm doing pretty well with what I got. I think I'm building stuff out well. I'm a little slow on content. Like, I need to start putting stuff out on YouTube, and not just music, but shorts and things like that. But maybe I just need to stick with what I have. And it can be hard sometimes because it feels tempting. It feels tempting to search for something that that makes it easier. Yes, Audie is live. I always wanted to be a VTuber because it scares me because I don't know what the tuber I want to be, and also I don't know how to do art, and I don't have a powerful enough PC to do so. PNG tubing. You literally just throw a PNG that represents you somewhere on the corner of the screen. Like, that's all you gotta do. If you want to try anything similar to that, you could always get a squad together, run a few more collabs without making anything particularly official, you know? I could do something like that. I do know that, that's what a lot of VTubers do. And now that I think about it, I just realized that quite a few of the VTubers that I used to think were indie are technically with an agency now. Like, I think about, yeah, I think a lot of them are now between MSM and Mythic, now that I think about it. It's just weird to think about because, like, more of them are part of an agency than I thought. But plenty of folks are also extremely happy with the freedom of being indie squad. Let's do it. Every once in a while, I thought about just having, like, I don't know. I'm not sure how to put it. I'm going to apologize beforehand here. A friend made alcoholic gummy bears and I'm eating them. All good, as long as you're in control. I don't know. It feels like I do a lot of work, and I do a lot of work, but also, like, sometimes I don't want to do as much. I'm doing a lot of cool stuff, and I'm working with a lot of cool people. A lot of why I haven't been posting as much content on my own is because I've been working on client work. But I don't know. I think after a while, I need to take, like, a week off again. I know it feels like I just took a week off, but a lot of that was actually still work. Fun work, yes, but still work. In fact, I spent a good chunk of time mapping out. So, yeah, a mental week off. Because, see, here's the thing. With some of the mishaps that happened with my set, it got me thinking about splitting the kinds of sets again, because it was basically the kind of thing that I said that I'd be done doing for a while. It was DJing and singing at the same time. And I started looking into where you actually long rest your voice. Yeah, exactly. Start re-rolling the hit dice, recovering that way. I started thinking about what that would take. If you love your work, is it still work or are you having fun? It is still work. I get what people are trying to say when they say, oh, do what you love and you never work a day in your life. But it's not right. Work is still work, even if it's work that you enjoy. Listen, streaming is work. Streaming is something I love doing. I love what I get to do. I love who I get to do this for and with. And yeah, but you do work. It is still work. There's still a lot to do. This is by no means not work just because I enjoy it. Love being around my students, but I'm tired at the end of the day. Exactly. I feel like a lot of damage has been done in the name of do what you love and you never work a day in your life. Yeah, I started thinking about, like, how to set up those two different performance types. Like, DJing, that's easy. I just need to get everything on record box and set memory cues as opposed to hot cues. And then just learn how to navigate those directly. But with a different performance method, I now have control over obviously, you know, song playback, vocal effects, video, lighting. There are ways that I can map the lights. What a concept. So, like, there's a lot that I could do. And it's kind of intimidating how much I can do. And things that I didn't have to think about before. And sort of processing that and diving in and doing the research. That's still work. A week off to put your feet up. Do nothing, get under a cozy, snuggly blanket. I've often joked that I need a vacation to an ocean town full of very hunky men and about $10,000. Take it one step at a time. Yeah, I should. I really should. I don't know. Yeah, I get pretty intimidated thinking about the year ahead. Not that it's not good stuff, it's just like I have a lot to think about. There's a lot that I can make easier on myself if I put in the work and did certain things, and those things are happening. But how do I say? I am not on the verge of burnout. I don't think I am. I really do think I've got it in me to keep going for a good amount of time. It's more like I think it's more like I want to make sure I don't burn out. And that I don't stumble and fall and have to throw myself at more work. So, you know, I end up burning out doing that kind of thing, like just to, you know, not fall in the fire, you know? I may not be hunky, but I am tall and literally a human eater. I see. I don't know. Maybe it'd be good for my voice too. Then that'd be a very silent week. I don't know. I walked around and heard big hunky men. Hello, Winston King. Welcome back. Yeah. Listen. The fellas be handsome. And sometimes I want some of the handsome. Femmes are also quite nice. I don't know. Hot people are hot. What was I on about? Oh. You know, I think I'm going to take my second break if that's okay. I think I'm going to do that real quick. So I'm going to get Words on Stream going again. And yeah, honestly, yeah, pretty women too. There's log splitting pretty people out there somewhere right now. Always remember. Happy day. Yes, let me get Words on Stream going and I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Back in a bit. Oop. I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Hello, hello, hello. I am back. I have returned. Yeah, as if on cue, as if on request. Yeah, sorry for the break there. I'd gone a little bit more. Fantastic. Why are they hot? Wait, what? Did I miss something? Decided not to sleep. Are you gonna be okay, Quacky? I appreciate you staying, but I don't want to. Oh. What did I say was hot? I can't believe that I completely blanked. Stove. Oh, I have a mug with me. I actually refilled my mug. I added a little bit of honey to the tea that I poured today, just to kind of let my voice rest in that a little bit. I should let you all know, I planned a little poorly today, and for that I do apologize. It's about 4:22 p.m. here in California, which means that in about a little over half an hour, Doki Bird will be re-debuting, and I want to be on time for that. Yeah, especially like natural honey, and that's the stuff that I'm pretty sure I have. Not 100%, you know. These days, who knows what's actually in there? But once that cools down, I want to start having sips of it. Please do take care of yourself, for the record. Like, I'm always glad that you're here, but I think for reasons I've gone into before I went out to Anthro Expo, I will soon be shuffling my times. I'll soon be shuffling my streams, some of them earlier, some of them later, because the group counseling sessions that I'll be attending, why is tastic hot? Fantastic. Fan equals hot? I don't know. It's nearly lunchtime, I'm gonna get Subway. Ooh, sandwiches do sound good right now. Yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do to kind of shuffle the times around, because a lot of the group sessions and things that I plan to attend are during stream hours. So who knows? Maybe it'll be good times and good timing. But I'm probably gonna go for less than the next half hour before we all get ready to raid into Doki Bird stream. I wonder if she hit 333. Oh, beyond that, she's at 335. Yeah. But what were we on about? Right, we were on about agencies and stuff like that and money. It's interesting because I feel like imagining you in like a support group and you introduce yourself with "Hello, I'm Odyssey from Odyssey." Oh no. It'd be like in a support group, it's just like, oh yeah, next, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to group counseling. I don't know. Money? Oh gosh. Yeah, I often also think about Mr. Krabs whenever I talk about money like that. I always hear it in his voice. Hello, I like money. Actually, I hate it. I hate this because it is such a backstab to my values. I've talked at length about how I don't like AI in terms of creative like replication, you know, of voices or of artwork or whatever. Have any of you seen those videos from like Glorb, where like it's drill music using AI SpongeBob voices? I hate how much they slap. Yeah, they're so good. They're so well made, and the problem is they're using an AI voice. It's like, no, stop. That's the problem. Like, but the music is so well done, but it's still using an AI voice without their permission. But yeah, it's got the story thing too, but it's also using a voice without their permission. And like, not me having Eugene stuck in my head. Yeah, it's a tool and you can use it for good or for evil. I understand that, but I don't know, like people have made AI covers of my work before, and it's like, I'm not getting any of that. Whoever did the voice that they're using isn't getting any of that. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's an awful tool to use. Markiplier singing a song from Hell of a Boss is my lullaby. Aww. It's a fine line between ripping voice actors and it's silly fun. Yeah, that's the problem. Like too, because like Glorb's production is glorious. So if Mr. Krabs, why did you make the Krusty Krab 2? Money, money. Gosh. Red bottom sipping purple lean. Oh no. Yeah, it's all too catchy. Artists using an AI. Oh, I'm gonna skip that one. Hydrate, that I can do. I think my tea might be cool enough to actually sip. No, it's not. Instantly burned my tongue. I'm gonna do the other stuff. Also, ever since I got back from the con, I have not been good about drinking a full, like, a half gallon of water a day. I think that being used as a toy in a non-monetizable way is also fine. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think that songs like Glorbs should definitely exist. But I also do acknowledge that it is a... it is also a thing. Yeah, that's right. Stoneface Killer. Oh my gosh, yeah, that song is really heavy. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like ever since I moved in with my parents, all I ever drink is zero sugar soda. Huh. If I used AI vocals trained on someone else, then I wouldn't monetize. Yeah, and that's the thing. Glorb songs are on like Spotify and iTunes, which I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Yeah, it's a little iffy. And don't get me wrong. This is, by the way, this is why I don't put a lot of my pony tracks on platforms. Yeah, it's on Bandcamp, but that's available at pay your price. Like, choose your price, including zero. I didn't want any smoke with Hasbro. The Derpy Lord, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. I'm about to burp. And my work has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and Matara Kanavi Shoujo. Great to have you here. For YouTube music, it's expected, I think. Actually, here's the weird thing. Spotify seems to be a slightly safer place for remixes. Because I remember when Numi was checking out the remix or the cover of, oh gosh. Think I'm going out of my... That's not Perceive Me. That's the album that was from. Why am I forgetting this? Urges, thank you. When she was listening to the cover of Urges, at the end, she was like, is this on Spotify? And, actually, I think I have that clip. That's me telling Avino to sit.
Should I?
Sorry. Didn't know she was... Numi? Yeah, Numi's very real. I've given her a hug. I got to meet her at, like... I got to meet her at TwitchCon. Yeah, no, Numi's another VTuber and a musician, and a damn good one. See, clips that I've created. Let's see. Plenty of Ori. A couple of Matara, a couple of Cottontail. Sax, Matara, Cottontail, Numi. That's not the one I need. Alu, Cinder. Yeah, no, Numi is very much real and fantastic. Here she is actually like reacting to it and like asking if it was on Spotify. Let me go ahead and cut out the background. Well, there's the message for when we raid today. Let's go ahead and out me like that, notepad. Okay, so we're not doing MS Paint. We're gonna do we're gonna open... Can I open this in like a different link? Okay. Not gonna let me do it, is it? There it goes, Okay. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go here, and yeah, like that. Okay. I'm gonna point this to... Well, that's not it. It would have to be this. Okay. Projector's up. This is up. It's not going to the right thing, though. It's not the right window. Okay. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. Come on. There it is. Okay. So I'm actually going to pause the music. Like, she's very much... By the way, if you're not following Numi, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, if you're not, well, I think she's streaming on YouTube right now, but she actually streams on Twitch more often. Yeah, no, she has reacted to like work that I've done before. Here's that. I feel like this is early on. You don't watch live streams? Aw, well, I'm glad to be an exception, but still.
That was so fucking good. All right, everybody, if you don't know Odyssey, make sure you like this shit, because that is fucking crazy. That is so good. Hi, Zwiggy. Oh my god, this shit is so fucking good, dude. Oh, that is so good. Is this on Spotify?
There it is. That's the thing, like, even she was like, yeah, is this remix on Spotify? And I'm like, I didn't think you could do that. Because, like, I always thought that remixes had to be one of the ones where it's like, you have to have the permission of the folks that made it to put it on Spotify. Like, I wouldn't upload anything through, like, DistroKid or whatever that I didn't have explicit permissions to. Hell, even just putting it up on YouTube got me punished. I used to have a lot more remixes on my YouTube channel, like, I had some Porter Robinson, like Ariana Grande, some all kinds of cool stuff. And a lot of them were actually willing to split monetization with me, but YouTube itself decided to demonetize me. I heard that DistroKid is dodgy. It's got some issues. It's got some problems. It's a good service. I would say if you're starting out, go with Sounddrop. Go with DistroKid when you know what you want, and Sounddrop no longer covers that. There's some well, here's the thing. A lot of music distribution platforms are a little bit sketchy. Has A1 done well by me? Yes. A1 has taken good care of me. They pay well. They give decent time frames for work. They offer feedback quickly. Elementus was actually very easygoing about my transition too. So like, yeah, A1 is good people. Support, love. What was the one that I said? Sounddrop? But yeah, no, like, some remixes can end up on Spotify, apparently, and I would love to figure out how that goes. But in terms of platforms like iTunes and Amazon Music or something, that was kind of part of the issue with that was a little bit of the issue with Night Cover, because there were some misunderstandings about what sort of how it would go out to the world, and it wasn't laid out explicitly. So I put it on those platforms, and Matara was like, wait, stop! I don't want it there. And we fixed it. You know, I obviously would rather have her intentions for her song actually work out. And you know, Spotify was one of the ones that was kept on because you can listen to it for free. It was important to Matara that the song be available for free. It was essentially a gift to the Momos in a literal sense, and that part didn't get through in conversation. But we fixed that, obviously, and so that's where a lot of the legal issues can come in too. Because like if you're selling a song, say like Glorb would be doing with AI that is trained on characters from a copyrighted show, it's a little dodgy because you're making money off of work to which you don't hold the copyright. And it's a shame too, because like Glorb hits. Glorb is making just bangers, absolute bangers. Thank you for the headpats. But couldn't find any how I feel listening to. Aw, thank you, Timber. Everything boils down to money. Sometimes it does, yeah. That is actually something I really do appreciate about Matara's approach to music. I don't think... Have you heard the Family Guy one he teased? I haven't heard it. I know of it. I know it was at the end of White Christmas. Where he's like, you're never getting that Family Guy one. No, just kidding. We'll see about next year. But, I don't know. I wish I didn't have to worry so much about money. Absolutely despise Family Guy. Well, don't listen to that one. But oh, thank you. I don't know. Music business can be weird. Copyright stuff can be weird. Not to say that I'm inherently anti artist protection. I do think that there should be some sort of system in place. It's just also been very horribly misused. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of different directions I could go from here. But, I don't know. Remixes on Spotify, huh? Timber. My goodness. In a fancy accent, yes? Is this right? Timber. Who's a good pupper? Who's a good pupper? Who's a very good pupper? Is it you? I hope that was satisfactory. The system could use a bit of reform, especially in the light of the needs of smaller creators. Exactly. So whenever people are like, oh, screw copyright, I'm like, hold on. Like, that feels a bit like throwing out the whole bag of popcorn because one of them was burnt, you know? I feel like... I don't know how I'd feel if someone made something with my music without my consent, even if it makes no money, because they'd probably do it better. I feel like, if I may recommend having some confidence in the things that you make. You are spending time on things. Your time is worth something. Throwing the baby out with the I didn't want to say that one out loud, but that is what came to mind. It's just a very grim metaphor. It's a very Mother Goose metaphor, which is still very grim. Oh, the tea is really... It's really good. The honey kind of dissolved in. Oh, that and the lavender. Sorry. Oh. Wow, okay. That took me a second. Literally grim. Wow. If I still wore hats, I would tip one to you. But yeah, what am I on about? Yeah, exactly. Don't screw copyright. Adjust it. Make it simpler. I really do feel like access to asking permission for derivative work should be a little bit easier. And there are some services that do it. Blame the rodent. You can say the name now. You can say Mickey Mouse. I mean, don't forget. The earliest rendition of Mickey Mouse is still is now in the public domain, and with that, the name. Oh, the crappy Unity asset flip games that are coming out of that now. But I digress. I'm scared. What are you scared of? What's wrong? I don't know. I'm weird about copyright. The thing is, for me, like, it's a big reason that I try to make my music accessible for most folks. Like, you know, it's on YouTube and Spotify for free, and if you want to buy it, here's ways to do it. And if you want to use it in your video, and you're not like a big deal, then yeah, just, you know, throw some credit. If you are a big deal, then let's figure out a contract. Like, I don't know. You're a very accessible figure. Oh, thank you. Hopefully that's a good thing. You know what I'm realizing? I wonder how much of my voice is based on my sinuses. I'm so shocked at how easy you were to just find. To what extent? Honestly, the way it should be. Yeah, there is some protection. There are some things that I want to do. I'm goping to steal content and then dox people who call me out easy. Ouch. Quite a bit in terms of sinus effect on vocals. Yeah, I think I wonder if it's a sinus thing, because, like, I was doing a little bit better. Yeah, this just confirms to me there's something up with my apartment, or, like, the way that I keep my apartment. Because I was doing pretty well, even recovering vocally up in, or over in Oklahoma. One day I was reading about you on the Eurobeat wiki, and next day, Quacky, I appreciate that you're joking about that. Please understand that I do have legitimate stalker trauma. I think you've been there since when I got into that. I get the joke though. I do get that. Maybe too accessible if that kind of info's out there. Yeah, that one's a little close to home. Yeah, I get to do it. Sorry. No worries, Quacky. Is that news that I've were you not around for me talking about that? Long story short, I had a friend become a super parasocial fan, become a stalker abuser. To the point where I had to get a restraining order. Yeah, it's no good. I'm safe now, but oof, ouch, and also oof, ouch. Yeah, that's why whenever I do something that gets parasocial, I tend to include a disclaimer. I try to be like, hey, yeah, let's, spicy times are great and all, but let's work on Eurobeat stuff. Or even with the Miss Berry, like the roleplay stuff, I had a notice up here where it's just like, hey, this is a roleplay. This is a work of fiction. This isn't real. I've had a stalker before and I scared him away. If only mine could listen to that kind of reason. For me, I had to depend on the law. But the original type stand, basically, fan in the traditional sense of fanatic. I don't know. I feel bad talking about the same stuff. Do I talk about the same things too often? I just realized that, like, any one of my just chatting streams, it could be about, voice issues, dysphoria, stalker issues, music copyright, like, are they starting to get a little too repetitive? Thank you for the head pass. I guess I'm asking at large. I just love hearing, oh, thank you. I'm glad for that, honestly. One of my friends had a stalker in high school. She gave me his name and I sent him so many pictures of my back. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that's one way to go about it. Okay, wait, wasn't there that one story of what's his name who played the vampire guy in Twilight? Rob Pattinson. Like, wasn't there someone who like came to his house and he went outside and had dinner with them and complained so much that the stalker just left after that? Now, granted, and I hate to say it this way, a guy can get away with that if I tried to do that, I would bet money that I would be leaving that in a hearse. If anyone has a stalker, I'll gladly send them belly button and or redacted pictures. Not gonna lie, how many of you have heard of Lieutenant Lick Me? Like the YouTube channel where they do the in-game calls. Pretty intense stuff, but so the guy used to do voice trolling, and then he started doing videos about like justice, like getting revenge on like a predator or a scammer or something like that. And sometimes it ranges from really funny to really, really dark. And some time ago, he did confirm that it was all staged and like scripted and that kind of thing. But for a little while there, I thought about setting something like that up. Obviously I didn't go through with it, but there was something, what's the word? Therapeutic about imagining it. Just like imagining, my abuser going through stuff like that. Cathartic. Thank you. That's the word. Yes. There's something cathartic about thinking about that. But, one, it's scripted, and two, I didn't feel like getting into that. I don't know. But yeah, what was I getting into? Yeah, so stalker stuff is a little for me. In my ears though. I lost my train of thought. I'm the thought. The train left without me. Let's talk about Minecraft. Yeah, I need to get back into that. Like, I feel like I actually did find you on the Eurobeat wiki. That makes sense. Yeah, I know that there were some. There've been a few places where, let's see, my grandparents often get scam emails. They always send the emails to me. I get their address with Grabify and Bitly links and send them Google Maps of their. Oh my gosh, QWERTY. Genuinely, it's where I got informed of your Twitch and Discord. That's great. That's fantastic. I'm glad that folks are finding me that way. It is interesting because, like, the Eurobeat world is very disjointed. So, for people to look me up and find the aliases that I've worked under and, like, consolidated information, there is something really cool about that. Like, it makes things a lot easier. Also, I've been playing a little bit of Minecraft again with some budsies, and it's been fun. It might even be something that I stream again. For those who don't know, by the way, before I came out, one of the games that I would vaguely have stream when I wasn't doing music production was Minecraft. It was always like one player. And after I came out, I did stream a little bit of Minecraft in Runeterra. But I don't know, I think the way that I like to play Minecraft is in servers with others where, how do I say? I think I would want to have something for fans that is separate. Eurobeat enjoyers are weird because a mid Eurobeat remix I made gets 10k views, but actual songs can't reach 100k. So here's the thing though. Mixes and remixes, things that share the world that people are comfortable with, that is easier to pitch because it already exists. Chances are good that they're gonna like it. Gonna hop out. Hope you have fun. Take care, Jesse. Thank you so much for coming. Hydrate. That I can do. Quick sippy. Thank you for the reminder. And don't get me wrong, the contributions that people made when I was playing in Runeterra that first time were very kind, very generous. But I kind of like having a core cabal and not worrying too much about if the oddities are going to be doing okay or I don't know. If I ever did get really, really, really into Minecraft, like deeply, I would probably, get a server for everyone to play on. Like have an official like oddities Minecraft play space, Oh, I'm just realizing the time. I'm gonna actually drop the subject for a second because we are getting really close to Doki Bird's return, and I want to take some questions and field some comments before we go. It seems like Minecraft is a game that most people start playing and then they branch out into other games or activities. I feel like it's a great introduction to other things. Like, it'll get them into something else. Gonna leave now, so good night again. Good night, Quacky. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah, I want to take last questions, comments from Arcs Redemptions, and then we're going to cross-platform raid Doki Bird. Excuse me. Let me put the background back. I just realized. There. I got Minecraft to run like garbage on a Chromebook when I was in middle school. Shogun Arcana, thank you so much for the follow on the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my music has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, and Matara Kanavi Shoujo. Great to have you. We are in the last few minutes of stream before we raid out to Doki Bird, but you are in time to ask questions or field comments and redeem things. I was so I'm so confused. Someone said you have a Discord. I know the song, but not an actual Discord server. There's the server. And there's the song. Well, the original. I should really link that to the new one. Do you write the lyrics for songs? And do you have, if you do, have any tips? I do write the lyrics. What I like to do, actually, if I can go ahead and grab the projector and the notepad again. Think of that, Pats. What I like to do, I'm going to put the background away again real quick and grab the projector. We're going to do, well, there's that notepad. And we're going to go ahead and scooch notepad in here and put that there. What I like to do lyrically is let's say that the song is about, let's say it's a song about Doki Bird. Latent, I will nya for you in a second. All right, say this song is about Doki Bird. We have Doki, which is heart, which has analogies for stuff like love, red, passion. You have stuff about bird, which has elements of flight, has elements of wings, which could similar to dragons, which has ties to the past, you know, flying away, flying towards, and then Doki is actually a sound. It's an onomatopoeia, heart beat, beat being rhythmic. See, just by having two words, we're able to break that down into different, into additional elements and words. I'm going to scooch myself out of the way to show you what I'm working on here. Because just with a couple of words, we're able to get heart, love, red, passion, heartbeat, beat, rhythmic, flight, wings, dragons, flying away, flying towards. And what you can do then is just by mapping out these phrases, you now have a vocabulary of words to choose from for just such an occasion. It's not a perfect way to go about things, but I do think it helps. All right, Latent, I've kept you waiting long enough. Let me nya for you. Nya, 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 nya. Right. You know that I've been doing this too long when that no longer shames me as much as it used to. All right, any last questions, comments, remarks, redemptions before tomorrow? Yeah, let me get your message. Shouldn't shame, it's cute. What's my blood type? Blood. I don't know the one. Heard the nyas, I came back. Aw, did it bring you in, Sky? Was it relatable? Actually, Pixie, it's a different one this time. Because we're doing cross-platform, because we're going from Twitch to YouTube, the emotes won't work. And especially since it's, here's what I'm thinking of doing. Or if you just want one instance to do as many or as few as you like. Here's just the one-line version. Yeah. Actually, you know, I'm wondering, maybe it just needs to be like 3 in a row. Okay, so like that many. Yeah, I think that needs to be the amount, because like anything past that, it might get too spammy. But yes. Let's... I don't want to draw too much attention to myself, because I really do think this needs to be for Doki Bird's glory. But I do think it is about that time. Friends, I would usually stay for a little longer and thank you all and like do all that kind of thing, but I want to make sure that we are being very good. We have like a couple of minutes left. Oh my. I think I copied a little bit more than necessary with that one, Cordy. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's just the oddities, Sparkling Heart, Love, Doki Bird trophy. For those who don't know, by the way, the trophy is Doki Bird's new Oshi mark. Think of it like a cutie mark for VTubers. Yeah, I said what I said. All right. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Yeah, we are reading Doki Bird, and yeah, thank you for that, Pats. We just got here. Clearly, someone's a little behind on the schedule. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, hydrate. That I can do. Aw, Pixie, you're so sweet. Okay, so does everyone have that raid message? Someone doesn't respond to DMs. I do, though. All right, friends. It is about that time. I'm going to get us there a couple of minutes early. Just so we can all be ready for it. Friends, thank you so much for coming. I will see you tomorrow for some live para para. Until then, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I haven't done a freebie in a little bit, so allow me to take care of you before we go. Okaeri nasai. Gohan ni suru? Ofuro ni suru? Soretomo watashi? And on that note, hit the wrong button. All right, I think it's about time that we get to it, friends. I'll see you there. Oh, I need to post the link. Here's the stream. I'm actually gonna pin that. There it is. We're going there, and we're going with the message. The oddities love Doki Bird. All right, friends. Thank you so much for popping. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, otsukare desu. Bye bye. Let me wave at you. Mwah. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. All right. Go, 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 go.